Right. Welcome back to another episode of my movie review series. Episode 84. Now, last week I said I was gonna bite the bullet and do a second Charlie's Angels movie. Well, Charlie's Angels, Full Throttle. Yeah, man. The second film in the film franchise here. Check this out. Yeah, Charlie's Angels Full Throttle. Yeah, break out the old videotape again. Yep, that's how far back I go. It's like one of the last videotapes I ever got. So, back in 2003, this movie came out. And, the girls, they're back, man. Cameron Diaz, Drew Barrymore, Lucy Liu, they're back. As the Angels. And the Mac Man, Bernie Mac, he come back. Well, he comes in as Bosley, a different kind of Bosley. He's one of the Bosley brothers. Actually, yeah, he's Bill Murray's character's brother. Um, Adopted brother. So yeah. So so yeah, 2003, Charlie's Angels, Full Throttle. This movie, you know, once again directed by Mick G. Yeah, I'm still wondering if that's his government. But yeah, yeah, this one was the I tell you, they upped the ante on it. They upped the ante on it. As you would for sequels, you up the ante on it. But I'm trying to say that it's the better of the two, but I don't know if I can really say that. I mean, it's a good movie. It's really good. I mean, yeah, the action in it, especially, if you got the unrated version, more action in this thing. But yeah, the action in it, you they up the ante of 10 times over, and they had more crazy stunts going on, more crazy wire work going on. So yeah, I tell you. One other addition to this movie. I name off all the girls, and then I name Bernie Mac. But yeah, one other addition to this movie. Demi Moore. Yeah, she makes her big screen comeback. We haven't seen this woman in years on screen. So yeah, she makes a big screen comeback, and she plays the villain in this movie. So yeah, I tell you, and this was really stepped up to another plateau. So yeah, you get Demi Moore. She wanna take on all three of these chicks. She played a former angel, a fallen angel. Yeah, a girl named Madison Lee. So yeah, so pretty much as when the TV show ended, the continuity still went on. You know, I mean, yeah, TV show ended in '81, the continuity still went on. So, as we had, you know, all the ladies that were on the show, Farrah Fawcett and Kate Jackson and Jacqueline Smith, Shelley Hack, Tanya Roberts, um, Cheryl Ladd, all these ladies that were on the show, you know, show ended, yeah, the continuity still went on. So, we had another woman named Madison Lee that, you know, she was wounded in a on a case, and she pretty much, you know, left left the team. She got better, but she left the team and everything like that. But she pretty much went rogue. But with rogue as far as this movie's storyline goes. She plays the villain in this movie. So I say that yeah, it was very much up the ante. One of the I can say, yeah, one of the coolest reveals of a villain. As far as the story goes. So yeah, I tell you, yeah, you couldn't really go wrong with this one. Not at all. Not at all, Jack. Yeah, you really couldn't go wrong with this one. So yeah, the action, it was elevated up. We had the on-screen return of Demi Moore. You know, one of the hottest chicks ever on screen, and oh yeah, we saw it in this movie. The stakeout scene when yeah, Cameron, she's in the bikini and the white two piece. Yeah, she surfing, and then you see Demi Moore standing right next to her, black two piece. She is just looking as good as Cameron, as good as her. I mean, wow. Whew. Not only is she looking as good as her, but she looking a lot better. So I tell you, man. Yeah, this movie is just hot chicks galore. So hot chicks galore, hot action galore. The crazy ass characters. Yeah, you got this guy named Seamus O'Grady. You know, yeah, this Irish cat. Say, you can't hurt me anymore, Helen. I'm gonna teach your friends about pain. I'm gonna kill them just so you can hear them scream. you know, I tell you, every time these guys show up, you hear that Cape Fear theme song. I tell you, this was some real good stuff in this movie. Real good stuff. But yeah, I tell you, yeah, the action was elevated, and hmm, yeah, it was the it was the better one than the other two. What you really think about it? What y'all really think about it? It's the better one of the two. So yeah, I gave the first one a 5 out of 5 rating. I'm just gonna have to do the same with this one because yeah, it was indeed better of the two. Storyline was it was pretty much better. The addition of Bernie Mac, one of the comedy greats during the late great Bernie Mac, it was I guess you could say that it was a real good addition. You have Bill Murray and then you come up with the Mac Man. That's a real good addition. So yeah, man, I tell you, yeah, this movie, yeah, I'm going to rate it a another 5 out of 5. You can't go any higher than that. So yeah, 5 out of 5 for Charlie's Angels, for Throttle, dude. Whew. I mean, the fight scenes in this movie, it was especially in this particular version, you get the uncut version, you get why it is uncut, the fight scenes, it was a little bit more harder edge, a little bit more brutal. So yeah, the uncut version of Charlie's Angels Full Throttle. That's where you want to be with, man. That's where you want to aim yourself at. Yeah, you want some harder edge fight scenes. That's the movie for you. This is the movie for you. You know. Yeah, so grab that. Grab the tape, if you can find it. But grab that Blu-ray. Yeah, that is for you. So yep. Yeah. Another perfect 5 out of 5 for this. I mean, you can't really rate it any higher, any more of a successor to the first movie. And another thing that this movie had, as far like I mentioned before about the continuity from the show to the movie to the film, you had the OG Angel. Jacqueline Smith, she shows up reprising the role of Kelly Garrett. She just showed up in that quick cameo. And, she and Drew Barrymore's character, they have a little discussion because, Barrymore, her character Dylan, she pretty much quit the team because she didn't want to um, be the lonely one out, even though she chose to be the lonely one out. Because as we saw throughout the years of the show, if you watch the show, as we saw, a lot of faces have came and gone, but only one thing was certain, that the angels had always stayed together. Maybe that's why. Yeah, that's why they brought in Jacqueline Smith. Because she was the OG. She was from season 1 all the way to season 5. She stuck around while the other ladies have came and gone. She was the one. She was the veteran. So to have her show up for a few minutes, for a minute or two, in this particular scene, it was very, very Um, yeah, it's a nice little nostalgic feel to it. But yeah, it was very, very, yeah, it was a very, very special moment. So yeah, yeah, fans of the show, that's something for them to appreciate. And another thing to appreciate that John Forsythe, the cat that voiced Charlie throughout the entire process of having the TV show and into the movies. John Forsythe, this was his final role before he passed away back in 2010. This was the final time he would play Charlie. The final time he would do any acting gig. So yeah, I guess you could say this movie led to an end of an era. But you bring things together. You had to end other things too. So, but yeah, I tell you, yep, it was yeah, the storyline much better, and action much better. You know, cool to see Demi Moore as a villain. So yeah, this was indeed a good five out of five, man. So yeah, that's my review, and I'm sticking to it. Now, next next week, next month, gonna segue all the way into Black History Month. So 4 more Saturdays coming at you. Gonna be all black movies. Yeah, commemorating the month that we celebrate, that we honor individuals of color. So next week I'm gonna do a movie review on a certain private eye. We're gonna go from these detectives to another detective, a private detective, and the black private sex machine to all the chicks. You damn right. So yeah, click on my other stuff right here and subscribe to me right here. And in the meantime, in between time, Jack, show